What the fuck is up, gang? Back again with another album review. Today we're going to be reviewing the brand new album by 38 Spesh, 8 Shots. I have been really enjoying the last couple projects 38 Spesh has been putting out. I really enjoyed Stab and Shot Part 2 with Benny the Butcher he threw out last year, and then Special Machinery with Conway the Machine he did about 3 years back now. And then he had Mother and Gun also that came out last year, which I wasn't feeling the best about, but it was an alright project. But I was really excited for this new 38 Spesh project, so let's go ahead and dive right into the review. First track is Free Game, where he's just coming in over this super cinematic instrumental beat. These great horns in there. He's just talking about street shit, and it's just fire. Way to intro the project. Next song is The Mainline featuring Method Man. This was the lead single off the project, and I really like this song. As far as production-wise, has this really nice saxophone to kind of intro the track, and then comes through with this great piano loop throughout pretty much the whole track. 38 comes through with a solid performance, just talking street shit, what you would expect from him. But then Method Man comes through on the hook, providing some really solid bars, talking about his relationship and giving up everything he's got to God, which, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of, but as you guys can tell by my content on the channel. But really good performance from Method Man, especially with him getting up there in age, which we've seen plenty of rappers, you know, show that they can still, you know, go just as hard as they age. Such as Malice, Pusha T, Jay-Z, all still fucking kill their verses. So Method Man's definitely in that conversation as well, coming through with an amazing supporting performance on this track. Next song is Used To, coming back through on a more mellow track, but he really slides through with some good performances on here. As far as his verses and content-wise, still kind of what you would expect from him. But I think his voice really goes well with this kind of mellowed out production. He's kind of talking about just the things he had to do when he was younger, and the things he used to have to do to kind of make ends meet and survive in the streets. Next track, Be the Best. He's talking about all the sacrifices and things that he's had to do to try and accomplish this level of fame and try and pursue being the best that he can possibly be. I think that's something we can all relate to, and he comes through with this really good performance. Again, nothing like we haven't seen quite from him before as far as like content wise, but I think it's just another fun track and a real good performance as far as like him expressing, you know, his want for more. Next song is Mental Health, and on this one he's kind of changing up a little bit his content matter. He's talking about mental health of, you know, a young man that's in the streets and struggling, but them not feeling like they can quite, you know, go out and reach for help, dealing with things such as, you know, the fear of being killed out in the streets, or, you know, having to make ends meet and sell drugs or do what you got to do, you know, to bring money home and put it on the table. So I think it's a real unique subject matter, especially from an artist like 38 Spesh, and I enjoyed it. Is it a track I'm going to go back and listen to? Probably not, but I definitely do appreciate the effort and the performance. Next song is Trust Us with Ransom and Smooth Haynes. All three of them slide through, all fucking give amazing verses on this track. I think this is definitely one of the standouts from the project. Them all just coming through with hard ass verses. This song just sounds super cinematic. It sounds like something you would hear in like an old like mafia film. I really like it. He's talking their street shit. All three of them complement the production really well on the track. Next song is just Spesh Interlude. It's just kind of like a throwaway verse. It's okay. Next song is Heavy Burden featuring Dave East. Dave East has been killing it lately with a lot of his drops and projects. I've never been quite a Dave East fan. I respect his lyricism and his, ability as a wordsmith, but it's just his voice has never really quite done it for me. But I fucking think he's a real solid rapper and just has fucking insane bars. But I was kind of interested in this collaboration, what it would look like and sound like sonically, and I think they delivered. As far as on the track, they're talking about just kind of having to make ends meet and the burden of, kind of having to step up and be a man in the streets, and I fucking like it. I think it's a good track, and I think they both come through with solid performances. Song Great Walls with Citrus Coke. It's okay. I mean, kind of similar subject matter to a few of the other tracks on here. I mean, I enjoy it, but Citrus Coke, her kind of performance took away from it. I did not like it. I think it sounded a tad bit fucking weird, but it's okay. Next song is Renovations, and I like this one. He's talking about kind of renovating and building your life up, literally brick by brick from the ground up, and renovating your life. And he kind of uses renovation as a metaphor for building up your life and coming from nothing. And I mean, it's nothing we haven't seen or heard from him before, and he's done on some other tracks like I've previously stated on this project, but I enjoy it. I think it's a good song. Next song is Cold Wars featuring Busta Rhymes. This is probably, I'm gonna say, one of the biggest features 38 Spesh has probably ever gotten on one of his tracks. As far as what I was expecting a little more from this song. It fell a little short for me. I wasn't the biggest fan of the beat. I mean, it's nothing crazy. And then 38 Spesh comes through pretty solid performance. I liked his verse at the start. Busta Rhymes, though, I mean, just didn't quite do it for me. I mean, Busta Rhymes, for me personally, it's always hit or miss. He rather comes through with a great verse, or other times I think his performance kind of takes away from a track just because of how unique of a style he kind of has. So it rather fits really well, and it really brings a track up, like, Look At Me. But here I think it kind of takes away from the track as a whole. The last track is Everything. This is kind of, I'm going to be honest, an anticlimactic way to kind of end off the project and the album as a whole. I mean, it was alright, but is it, like something I'm going to revisit? No. Like I said, it was kind of anticlimactic way of ending out the album. I mean, he's kind of talking about, how he wants everything in life and how he needed to sacrifice everything at the start to get where he's at. And now that he's here, he wants everything. It's okay. Overall, I'm going to give this project 6 out of 10. And then, let's see. My top 3 are The Mainline featuring Method Man, Trust Us, and then Free Game. Let me know what you guys thought about the project down in the comment section below. Until next time, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.